In Babylon, one of the greatest cities of the ancient world, wealth flowed like the mighty Euphrates, yet many lived a life of toil, heavy with hardship, with nothing but empty pockets to show for their labors, until one man uncovered the secrets of lasting riches. The following lessons are the timeless tools he used to become the richest man in Babylon. In a grand courtyard, citizens of all classes gathered before a mighty palace, the home of King Sargon. With faces marked with struggle, the crowd desperately awaited the word of their king. Sargon had returned to Babylon after fighting a long war, only to find his beloved people in poverty. However, the wise ruler found a solution. Beside King Sargon stood Arkad, the richest man in Babylon, his accomplishments commanding respect. The king raised his hand, silencing the crowd, and stepped forward to address the citizens.
People of Babylon, our city is strong, yet too many of you live in want. You toil to earn an honest living, yet so many of you remain poor. Today, one man will teach us the secrets of wealth. Arkad will share the knowledge that made him the richest among us, so that Babylon may too share in prosperity.
The crowd stirred with excitement as Arkad finally presented himself, his robes immaculate, his eyes wells of wisdom. Arkad stepped forward to share his experience with the crowd.
My friends, I was once as poor as many of you, but I learned the secrets of wealth, and today I share them with you. The 7 cures for a lean purse. There was a time when my purse lay as light as the desert dust, and no matter how hard I labored, my earnings vanished like water on a hot stone, until I learned the simple truth that would change my fortune forever.
As young Arkad ventured into the marketplace of Babylon, his empty purse swaying from his belt, he stopped at a pottery stall where he noticed a merchant counting his coins, carefully placing one aside from the rest. Curious, Arkad asked the merchant,
"Why do you keep one coin separate from the others?"
A wise man feeds his purse before he feeds his desires. To have gold, one must keep gold. Spend all you earn, and you shall always be poor.
And with that wisdom, young Arkad learned the first cure for a lean purse.
A part of all you earn is yours to keep. For every 10 coins you receive, keep 1 for yourself. Save it, and you shall see your purse grow fat.
The first cure, save at least 10% of all you earn. Let your wealth grow, coin by coin. As the crowd nodded and whispered excitedly with their first lesson in wealth, Arkad continued with his second cure, control thy expenditures.
In my youth, I believed that wealth slipped through my fingers because I did not earn enough, until I learned the truth. Even a full purse will empty if a man does not master his spending.
Young Arkad soon came to the realization.
No matter how much I earn, it is never enough.
But his wife helped him reconsider his thinking.
Arkad, tell me, do we buy what we need or what we merely desire?
The thought sat with Arkad as he pondered. To grow wealth, one must control spending. Desires are endless, but gold is not.
Distinguish between needs and wants, and spend only on what is necessary. By mastering my desires, I made my earnings last, but merely saving was not enough. To truly build wealth, I needed to make my gold work for me, growing even while I slept.
With that realization, Arkad learned his next lesson in wealth management from a young farmer.
Will these seeds make you rich?
A single seed grows into a stalk of grain, which bears many seeds that begets a field of wheat. Wealth is the same. Make your gold work for you, and it shall multiply.
The third cure for a lean purse. Invest your savings so they multiply. Let your money work for you.
Wealth grows when invested wisely. Let your savings earn more gold, like crops from a field. As my gold began to multiply, I felt the power of true wealth. But I soon learned that fortune, if not well guarded, can vanish as swiftly as it is gained. Trust is a coin too easily spent. I discovered this the hard way when I placed my trust in false promises and watched my fortune disappear.
Like many people learning to grow their wealth, young Arkad gambled with an opportunity too good to be true when an import merchant offered him a way to double his money in a few short days.
Are you sure you can promise great riches?
Indeed, my friend. Give me your gold, and I shall return it tenfold.
Days later, Arkad returned to find the man had vanished, along with his gold. Riches, once attained, is not truly owned until one learns to protect it. Wealth flees the hands of the reckless. Seek wise counsel before investing, lest you lose it all.
Losing my hard-earned gold to an unscrupulous man was a bitter lesson, but it taught me this. Wealth must be safeguarded like a sturdy home, and what better foundation to build upon than a dwelling of my own?
A man's home is more than just shelter. It is the fortress that guards his wealth.
I came to understand that owning my dwelling was not just comfort, but a step toward lasting prosperity. For years, I paid another man for the roof over my head, never realizing how much gold slipped through my fingers.
Arkad decided to take the next step towards building his financial future. And after taking the time to find his foundation, Arkad became a landowner for the first time.
When I claimed a home of my own, I saw how it anchored my wealth and secured my future. A man who owns his dwelling not only keeps more of his earnings, but builds a legacy for those who follow. Stability builds wealth. With a home of my own, my gold was no longer lost to another man's purse, but I soon realized that true security comes not only from what I own today, but from what I prepare for the days ahead. A man may labor tirelessly in his youth, but time is a silent thief, and strength will not last forever. I came to see that true wisdom is not only in earning gold, but in ensuring it will provide even when my hands could no longer.
Arkad achieved a new level of financial maturity.
Wealth well planned is a faithful servant, guarding its master long into the years ahead. In order to prepare for the future, one must save and invest, so that when age comes, gold still fills thy purse, ensuring wealth will sustain in the years to come. But the surest path to lasting wealth lies not only in saving and planning, but in increasing one's ability to earn. A man's purse may be filled with gold, but if his mind remains empty, his fortune will soon wither.
Arkad learned another valuable lesson from the wise scribes of a tablet house.
The more you learn, the more you earn. Skill brings wealth, and a man's earnings grows along with his knowledge.
The greatest investment one can make is not in coins or land, but in his own ability to earn. For knowledge and skill are wealth that no thief can steal and no misfortune can erase.
A fever of optimism seized the crowd as Arkad brought his valuable lessons to a close. The wisdom of Babylon's richest man is not bound by time, for the laws of wealth remain forever unchanged. Those who save, invest wisely, safeguard their earnings, and seek knowledge will find prosperity just as they did in the days of Babylon and just as they can today. But the question that remains, will you apply them or let your purse remain lean?